First off, to set the stage, video to me is the only outlet that allows for you to engender trust with the people who you are dealing with and allows you to put hundreds of hours of essentially sales calls on the internet. So I'm a huge video fan, which I think prefaces all of this. So Ross's offerings are world class. Well, Elliott, how the heck do you know? When I tell you before I worked with him, I tried 15 to 20 different people who did similar stuff to what he did, but a tenth as good, and fired them in as many weeks. It was terrible. Not just the waste of time, but 15 times in 2025, I had to listen to somebody lie to me about what they were going to say they were going to do in a video offering, not do it, need me to tell them all the kind of stuff about my ICP, my business, and all the rest, and just fumble the execution. And so I had known Ross for years. We had actually worked together previously in a different set of skills still around YouTube. And now with this in-person offering, it's game-changing. It's something else. You feel my body moving because it's like, look, let me tell you what sucks about filming by yourself as a busy executive. First off, I don't know anything about cameras. This is a DJI. I've seen a Sony today. I saw some other ones at a studio rents. I don't know anything about that, and I'm not reading about it. I do financial due diligence. If I'm going to read something, that's going to be it. I heard lights are really important. I don't know about lights. I don't want to buy a bunch of lights. I don't want a whole bunch of lights in my house. Don't have to worry about it. Where should I film in my place? I got 5 rooms. Bunch of different back walls, bunch of different art, bunch of different constraints. Where do I film? I don't know. What about if the light's not right and it's not right on my left side of my face, right side of my face? Do I know what thing to go to the store to buy? No. What if the audio's not right? This is a $30 piece of equipment that totally revolutionized a $300 piece of equipment I had. I wasn't gonna find that on Amazon. Ross found it for me. It's amazing. If you're busy, you shouldn't have to worry about all that stuff. You film in your location. That's where you are. In 3 days during the sprint, we filmed in my place twice, today and 2 days ago. Yesterday, Ross found a studio to rent that had upgraded amenities and everything. That video is probably going to be a bit more upgraded than the stuff I did in my own place. However, doing stuff in my own place allows me to see the template on if I want to pop up on a Tuesday and do an ad hoc video. I know the 2 places in my place that Ross likes filming. I know how to handle the light. I know how to handle what to put the camera on and the tripod to use. So I'm good. So there's such an amazing benefit for busy professionals to have this on-site sprint. The other thing is, I've been communicating with Ross in real person for around 6 hours for 3 days in a row. You can't communicate that effectively over the phone, on WhatsApp, through email, and having somebody's undivided attention when they're an expert in their field is hundreds of times better than trying to go to Twitter. Well, what do I do with this lighting situation? Or, hey, what camera should I get? And now that I know the complexity of cameras, there's no way to answer that absent sitting in this very space to understand it. So I'm a busy professional. I run a 7-figure business. So what the heck does all this video stuff do for me? Well, I told you before that it helps engender trust with my clients. So it's one thing to see me write something on LinkedIn or Twitter. It's something else to maybe see me at a conference. But when you're able to hear 5, 10, 30-minute clips of how I think about stuff, process stuff, answer questions, I'm creating an environment where people who understand what it takes to put this stuff out can trust me. But what are the results? Because I do like money. The results are, I don't have to worry about sustaining and growing my 7-figure business because I'm so far ahead of my competition in my ability to produce high quality video when most are still trying to figure out how to produce high quality written content that I sleep like a baby at night. I'm in a very competitive market, a market with a bunch of volatility. But I know that every time we do a sprint together, I'm going to have 3 months of the most bomb content. The editing is going to be amazing. The ability to edit for a very exclusive, nuanced ICP that we've discussed for hours, I don't have to worry about it. The color schemes are right. The descriptions are right. We even have software to track the progression from somebody watching the video to clicking to being on a page to purchasing. And so I know out of the 10, 20 videos we might do in this 3-day thing, I know which video is gonna sell the most, and then I can do more videos like that. None of it do I have to worry about. And so this is not a package that many people have. So I think about unique opportunities very differently than opportunities that are in the marketplace a whole bunch, and the difference is price. When you see something that's sort of revolutionarily better than the norm, think about that. And then the thing is, if you consider having an in-house video producer on a fractional basis, that's kind of what you're getting. Because what do my clients want me to do? Be a better financial due diligence provider. Get better at calling BS in financial numbers. Go read an accounting report. That's what I should be doing with my afternoon. And I can, because you know what I ain't got to read up on? Cameras, lights, video, YouTube. And you see me smiling because I'm getting the results that justify the cost. And I get it without worrying consistently. And for a financial guy, what do I like? Consistent results, monthly recurring results. And I'm getting it. So I'm a happy client. I recommend anyone. And I'll leave you with, I think that even the Sprint, for most of us, is at a price point where you can just test to see if you like any of this crap with the Sprint. Do you like video? Do you like filming? Do you like somebody being in your space? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Do you want to put video on LinkedIn? Do you want to have videos to send after, before, during sales calls? For $3,000, give it a shot. That way you know. You don't have to continue right now, you continue later, but I would argue in this more progressively AI-centered, oriented world, if you don't figure out a way to get real authentic with your customers, you're going to be in a world of trouble.